Hi Tippy and Beppy, I'm here in beautiful historic Salem. There's construction happening, but that's where I'm going. Get a look at wands. There's this very important, sexy guy, Nathaniel Hawthorne. I'm on Essex Street, which is coincidentally where all the shops I want to visit are. But I'm like wary of buying everything because it's all crystals and stuff. It's fascinating, but I don't want to misuse them. Down there is the Witch Museum, which is where I'm going next. Guys, this is an absolutely charming place. Everything here is so beautiful, and I thought you might appreciate this. That is the Friendship of Salem. Friendship. I could easily retire here. This is the House of Seven Gables, by the book The Same Name, by Nathaniel Hawthorne. That's his birth house. I'm not supposed to be taking pictures, but that's... So guys, I'm in the car now. This is my steering wheel. I'm sorry there's not a lot of footage of Salem. Unfortunately, a lot of the exhibits and museums that I went into did not allow any kind of video recording or photography. I'm just gonna have to tell you that this place is pretty fucking awesome. The only thing though, I don't like driving in this state. There are roundabouts out the ass and people just fly everywhere and it's crazy. They don't have any patience. They're just... It's very stressful driving here, and it's stressful trying to find places because stupid GPS over here is like, oh, you want to go down this street? Oh wait, it's not called that street anymore? Too bad, you're fucked. Anyway, the shops are really great. Typical Halloween witchy things in some of them, but the other ones are more earth magic type that are really glorious. I didn't get to see all the museums I wanted to, but that's okay because I've heard that not all of them are that great. But it's really nice here. Especially when you're next to the wharf, that's lovely. You get to see all the boats, and there's a lovely breeze coming right off the ocean, and it's really nice. I love the historical architecture here. And it's hard to believe, I didn't get to see the memorial, but it's hard to believe that many people were tortured and killed and sent to prison for something that a bunch of little girls just decided to do for fun. It's like, that is the power of words right there, that all these people were condemned and martyred because of a lie. Anyway, I have to tell you guys about my first ever tarot reading. It's everywhere here, and I was fighting with the idea of it all night, and I'm like, do I want to spend the money? I'm so glad I did, because I walked into this place, because they generally all have the same thing, but I loved the feel of this shop. It was so beautiful. It was very earthy. There were dried herbs hanging everywhere. It's like, that's what I want my kitchen to look like. But I wrote down all the notes because I wanted to remember this tarot reading. So first off, the guy was just really awesome. He was very serious. He made me feel very comfortable. All he did was ask me my zodiac sign, and that was it. So I said I wanted to know about the future because I already know the past and the present. So I mean, I didn't really say anything, and all this stuff was coming out, okay? First of all, he talked about digestive issues, which I do kind of have, and he said that they're things that you should stay away from in your diet, namely dairy. Ah, that's what I've been trying to do. Well, I usually do, but sometimes things slip in. He talked about my job and how there's room for a promotion, which I may be some kind of supervisor sometime later. And that was crazy because this morning Mom sent me a text and said, oh, there's a job opening and my boss said that he was going to look at your resume and possibly call you next week. Ha ha ha. And then he said I would also have a chance to make more money, which is true. He talked about a close friend of mine, Tiffany, that is moving close to me around Halloween, and that I had been thinking of moving in, and he says do that because you can afford it. And that was like my biggest drawback from not wanting to do it, because I didn't think I could afford it. He also said that I have an ability to read tarot, so naturally I went and bought myself a deck. I mean, I'd always wanted to learn it, but I was like a little skeptical because I didn't think I could. But now he says that I can. I need to focus more on my intuition because I tend to push my intuition on other people but don't listen to it for myself. Let's see. This is so crazy because I was smiling the whole time. Like, are you freaking kidding me? He talked about you-know-who and said that I need to focus on it because it's going to be different from what I've ever had before, which is true. But also might have mommy issues, and I would have to show him how to treat me as a lady just because he doesn't really know. And I asked him, he says, do you have any questions? And all I said was travel. And he goes, I know that there is a southeast probably around Christmas time, which is true because my family and I had been thinking of visiting Andrew for Christmas. And he said southwest. He said mostly California. Is there anything in Southern California for you? And I said there might be. And he goes, do you sing? Because I see you having some kind of music career. There's a lot of opportunity for you, but you have a big presence and you need to keep yourself an enigma, because if you expose your true self too fast, people will prey on that. So he's like, just be an enigma because people are intimidated by me apparently. But I was like flipping out. I couldn't even, it was so fun. I'm so glad I spent the money on that, and I really want to learn how to do the tarot. I got you guys some cutie little souvenirs, and I'm done talking now. I'm on my way to Fury. Hey guys, I've nearly successfully made it to Fury. There's the field out there. There's some peoples running around. Not very many right now, but there's some commons over there. There's a big tavern. Here's my tent.